Hello everybody, this is Sudan Kumar, Associate Professor, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology, Kanyakumari, Civil Engineering Department. And today we are going to discuss about Epoxy material on C8020 maintenance, repair and rehabilitation of structures. And the topic we are going to discuss about techniques for repair and protection methods, epoxy injection. The injection of polymer under pressure will ensure that the sealant penetrates to the full depth of the crack. The techniques in general consist of drilling hole and close intervals along the length cracks and injecting the epoxy under pressure in each hole in the turn until it starts to flow out to the next one. This hole is then sealed off. Injection is started at the next hole and so on until full length of the crack has been treated. So for repairs of cracks in massive structures, a series of holes usually 20 mm in dia and 20 mm in spaced 150 to 300 mm interval, intercepting the crack at the number of locations are drilled. Epoxy injection can be used to bond the cracks as narrow 0.05 mm. It has been successfully used in the repair of cracks in building, bridges, dams and other similar structures. However, unless the cases of cracking is removed, cracks will be probably recurred possibly somewhere else in the structure. Moreover, in general, in this technique is not very effective in the cracks are actually leaking and cannot be dried out. And the epoxy injection is highly specialized job required in high degree of skill for satisfactory execution. The general steps involved are preparation of the surface. First we have to preparation of surface. The surface will be cleaned and removing the oil, grease are present in the soil, and the contaminant should perfectly removed by flushing the surface with water or a solvent. And second one is epoxy injection. The surface cracks should be sealed. Keep the epoxy from leaking out before has cured or galled. And the crack should be rooted to depth of about 12 mm and wide of 20 mm in V shape. Fill with an epoxy and struck off flush with surface. And installation of entry pots. The entry pot or nipple is opening to allow to injection adhesive directly into the crack without leaking. And in case the cracks are not V-grooved, the entry port is provided by bonding a fitting having a hat-like cross section with opening at the top for mixing of epoxy. Next is mixing of epoxy, and the next one is injection of epoxy, and finally the removal of surface seal. So thank you. This is